Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany Yvonne Cox. I am one of the executive producers, writers, and actors for Commune. And I'm here today at the Corporation for Supportive Housing with Ann English. Ann, thank you so much for having us here today.
Thank you.
We're going to jump right in.
Okay.
Can you tell us what exactly is CSH and what part do you play here as well?
So CSH is a nationwide nonprofit community development finance institute. And what that means is that we kind of are an intermediary between like the federal government and other organizations. We do a lot of what's called systems change work. So we work within communities, with public agencies to maximize public funding, and to get people to work better together. We lend to developers that are, we have a criteria for what denotes quality supportive housing. And so people can come to us for acquisition loans and things of that nature if they're looking to develop that specific kind of housing.
Now, on your website, you all have a plethora of documents, templates, and everything for organizations. How effective has that been? Do you find that people directly reach out to CSH?
Nationally, it's the only organization that specifically focuses only on supportive housing, which is the gold standard of homelessness interventions. And supportive housing is basically permanent, affordable housing coupled with wraparound services. So we have all of these tools and templates, as you said, that basically reflect whatever we learn as a community in different areas.
You brought up something that we've spoken about, people experiencing homelessness.
Right.
And that just blew my mind, because even me thinking that, oh, I'm so open-minded, we're doing these amazing interviews and talking to people, those little stereotypes, those vocabulary words, it changes your mind and how you see and think about
Absolutely. Stories are how we understand each other, and words make up those stories, and how we talk about things impacts, what we hear, how we learn, all of that.
I don't know if you all can see this, hopefully you can. We have something here called Speak Up. Can
Right.
you tell us a bit about this program?
It's a training program that matches people with lived experience of homelessness with actors, writers, comedians, that work with them one-on-one between these training sessions. It basically turns out to be a year long. And they help them craft a compelling narrative. We take them on trips to Sacramento and Washington, D.C., and locally too. They did a lot of work with the Proposition H and HHH and Measure H. There's a discipline called narrative practice. It's a therapeutic discipline that talks about how we create our own meaning through the stories we tell ourselves and the stories that we tell others. And so it's not about making anything up or acting, but it is about reauthoring and kind of changing perspective.
So if somebody did want to get involved in Speak Up, how would they find you or the program?
www.csh.org. Email me, AnnEnglish@csh.org. And we're always looking for more people. And in fact, we're this year looking to expand. We've doubled, we're doing 2 cohorts at a time now.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. And we have replicated in another community in Chicago, actually.
Great.
And we're in different phases of replication in about 15 other communities.
Well, this is fantastic to hear, because we have a lot of the Chicago audience, being that a lot of our writers are from Chicago.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
oh, great. Perfect.
So if you are interested, be sure to reach out, even if you're in Chicago and one of these other areas,
Yes.
because Speak Up will be there and you can definitely participate. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us about CSH, about Speak Up. And I think, if anything, people just listening to this, and myself sitting here and listening, you learn so much more about reframing the picture when it comes to those who have a lived experience that's a little bit different than ours.
You know what I always tell them? The reason that you need to tell your story is because if you don't tell it, somebody else is going to tell it.
Right.
Yeah, and they're going to tell it however they tell it. So you need to be the author of your story.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so much.